of Kurai or Kurai. The grammar of Kurai or Kurai is mean approximately or about, around, to the extent that or something. But actually, when you use the Kurai or Kurai, it has the same meaning such as approximately, about, around, something that you cannot point for the exactly of the number, right? So in Japanese, when you use the grammar of Kurai or Kurai, you can use with the verb in casual form, the noun and non-adjective and adjective. So you can use with verb, noun and adjective. And when you can use with Kurai or Kurai, which have the same meaning such as approximately or about or around, something like this. So to make more understand, let's go to see some sample together. The first sample. どれぐらい日本に住んでいますか？どれぐらい日本に住んでいますか？ Which means that how long have you been living in Japan? How long have you been living in Japan? どのぐらい練習したんですか？どのぐらい練習したんですか？ Which means about how long did you practice? About how long did you practice? That means how long did you practice? Right. For the first sentence, you see that they use with the dole gulai. Right. Dole is mean how long. How long? Gulai is mean how long. How long is about, right? How long have you been living in Japan? They mean don't know, but you can say about, around 10 years, around 7 months, around half a year, right? And for the second sentence, you don't know Gulai Lenshu Standiska. That means how long did you practice, or how about did you practice? Right? They want to know the limit. They want to know what did you practice, right? They want to know the volume. They want to know the total of the title that you practice. But you cannot point for the exactly that what did you do? So you can say Kurai. The next 試験が難しくて泣きたいぐらいだ。試験が難しくて泣きたいぐらいだ。試験が難しくて泣きたいぐらいだ。It means the task was so difficult, I feel like I want to cry. The task was so difficult, I feel like I want to cry. The next example, お客様はどのぐらいいますか？お客様はどのぐらいいますか？ It means about how many customers are there. About how many customers are there. Let's see, or let's focus about the first sentence they will use about that. They will explain that the examination or the test is so difficult. It's really difficult, right? So that means it's very difficult, but you don't know. You cannot. You don't know how much difficult, right? You cannot take something to write out that 10 difficult, 9 difficult. No, you cannot write it. So nakitai gurai. So you can imagine that nakitai gurai. That means want to cry is the very difficult, and I want to cry. So you can imagine that it's very difficult. If you want to cry, that means it's really hard for you, right? So you cannot expect that exactly 10, 9, 1, 2, 3. You cannot write it. So in Japanese, you can use gurai, nakitai gurai, that you can imagine around or about something like this. And for the second sentence, they say, okay, sama wa dono gurai imasu ka? How about how many customers are there? They don't know exactly. 10 people, 9 people, 100 people, customer. No, they don't know. So you can say how about how many, right? So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But when you don't know, you just expect. You can say about. And when you say about, in Japanese they say gurai. Dono gurai imasu ka? This means about how many customers are there, something like this. So in here is about how to use